Linda Barcz from the Barcz Company is here taking your calls at 270-9933. Some nice color here to brighten up a gloomy day.
It's very bright. These Gerber daisies, they are just amazing colors. It's this bright orange, and then they have a bromeliad behind it. And we were just looking at the fact that this is actually where it natively grows. It grows on tree branches. It's an epiphyte, and all you have to do is keep water in these little cups.
Oh, so you water it through that?
Where the leaves are. Isn't that neat?
That is neat. Something different?
Absolutely, and it is related to, you know, it's in the same setting as orchids. I wanted to mention that if you're planning your events for the weekend holidays coming up, February 5th and 6th is Orchid Quest, and then Garden Expo is the week after that.
Okay.
11th and 12th.
Spring's right around the corner, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's go to the phones. We'll start with Rita in Barneveld. Hi, Rita.
Hi.
What's your question?
Okay, well, what I'm wondering is, we have a currant bleeding heart plant that I planted several years ago for my mother, and she recently passed away, and I'd like to put bleeding hearts on her gravesite. Okay. And what I'm wondering is, can I divide up the current one that I have to make it mean more from us?
Okay, it's a little bit critical to make sure that you get part of the root system as well as that stem. If you have little baby plants, and that's usually what I've had better luck with, rather than cutting it, because usually sometimes you lose a section that of the plant, and the main portion that's fleshy underground, that survives. But if you want to make sure that you don't have any loss, get the ones that are off to the side a little bit, or other ones that come from seed, and then you'll definitely still have the same plant, but be able to transplant it safely.
In the spring.
In the spring, yes.
Not now. All right, Janet in Belleville. Hi, Janet.
Hi.
Hi, which question?
I have a night-blooming jasmine with winged aphids on it. And this is a jasmine that I put out every summer and bring every fall in. And how can I take care of it when it's inside? What can I spray it with?
Okay, as long as it's just aphids, it's going to be relatively easy to do. If you could put it in a shower area or something, use either insecticidal soap, or there are other insecticides that are not very toxic that you could use indoors like that. Or if we have a warm day, scoot it outside, but aphids are pretty easy to kill.
Okay, so it's no big thing to worry about.
No, but you do want to concentrate on the growing points and undersides of the leaves. Make sure you get that also.
Okay, so take it in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay. Janet in Reeseville. Hi, Janet.
Hi.
Hi, which question?
I have a question about fungus on a cactus. There's two different kinds of cactuses growing in this pot that my daughter has, and she doesn't know what to do with it. And then I also have a Christmas cactus that looks like it's going to die, but it isn't. It looks kind of skimpy.
It looks wilted at this time of the year. Yes, see, after they get done flowering, that is the time that they'll put on new growth, and they actually require more water. And they are a little touchy because they're succulent, so you don't want to overwater them, but you don't want to underwater them either. Now, when you say fungus, is this something she's gone? All right, well, I'm not familiar with if it's a fungus on the leaves, pull off the affected parts. Otherwise, if it's something that's growing on the soil at the base, scrape it off.
Okay. Shouldn't be that hard.
No.
All right, Mary from Monona. Hi, Mary. What's your question?
My question is regarding gardenia plants. Why are they so difficult to grow inside?
Well, it's a tropical plant, and the problem, gardenias, they like more humidity than what we typically have, especially in the winter. And you'll get gardenias that do fine, and then the buds will develop, and then it's just not humid enough. The whole idea of putting it on a pebble tray with water underneath, increasing the humidity in your home, even with a humidifier, is going to be a good idea.
Right, but right near the plant, maybe.
Right, but they do much better outside. Everybody knows that.
They're tropical.
Yes.
This is not tropical.
No, not indoors.
All right, we're out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will take your calls off here. You're off next week.
Yes, I am.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, very good.
And we'll be right back.